I've got my right leg forward. The right half of my pelvis, therefore, is slightly forward. The left half of my pelvis is open. So this sort of lengthening here, forward here, which means that I can now turn this side of my rib cage and my shoulder blade towards that leg. As opposed to what you were doing, which was this and that. So it's that. It's always the case that if you if when this hip goes into flexion and walking, that half of my pelvis will come forward, but then it counterbalances with the ribs coming across. So the end result is that I'm looking straight ahead, but I've got that counterbalance. So when we did the one lying on the floor, which I think would be useful for you to practice, this one here, when you did this one and we were rotating, what I was getting you to do is to think about the arm you're rotating towards and power off with that arm, that shoulder blade, and then that rib cage arm brings me round, and then when we came back again, it's not that arm, it's this one that you're reaching around. You've got to get your shoulder blade and rib cage of the reaching arm to come down and through. Then we did some bridging, which was seriously mysterious for you. So it was here, and I got you to think about this knee going up and forward. And what you'll look at is you can see why this hip should be higher than this one. That's exactly what you just did standing on the box. That's higher than that. If you want to add in the arm as well, it would be the opposite arm. That would be that shoulder blade, that hip coming forward, which is that action. Okay? Okay. So the first thing about your thread the needle is we're going on the down diagonal. The second is, particularly when you're moving your right arm, imagine your nose pointing there, and you're trying to get your ear in the center. You were disappearing off sideways. So you're trying to stay center. So you go to here. To come up, I'm thinking of this shoulder blade, this rib cage. So I drive through my serratus. I'm rotating